There's a new book coming out called Devil's Bargain, Steve Bannon, Donald Trump, and the Storming of the Presidency. It appears to be an account from insiders on what happened during the campaign. It is written by Bloomberg Businessweek's Joshua Green, and the Daily Mail has some excerpts from it now, and I'm going to quote you from those excerpts. And one is about Chris Christie, and it is a doozy. I love this story. Apparently, on election night, Christie talked to President Obama. Already, that's surprising and interesting. So maybe it was more than just a hug that they shared during Superstorm Sandy, and was going to make an offer to Donald Trump about the concession call. So let's pick it up from there. Christie said, "Hey Donald, the president talked to me earlier. The two had gotten to know each other after Superstorm Sandy. Christie said, if you want, he's going to call my phone, and I'll pass it over to you." I guess that's slightly weird. You would presumably Obama has Trump's number and could call him, but it's not that weird. If somebody offered that to me, I'd be like, okay, great, man. I'm about to win the presidency. The guy's going to concede. Yeah, give me your phone, Chris. And their allies. Chris Christie was the first to back him out of the Republican field, risked his whole political career to help Donald Trump. So I wouldn't think twice about that. But Donald Trump is a different kind of guy. So listen to his reaction. Trump flashed a look of annoyance, clearly resenting the intrusion, and was repulsed by the idea of having somebody else's phone next to his face. Okay, so it turns out there's two problems with Chris Christie's offer that it would not have occurred to me. Number one is he's a germaphobe, Trump is. So he's like, oh, I don't want this guy's germs on me if I take his phone. But you know, he has disdain for Chris Christie. He said on camera many times, hey, we're gonna, for example, he's like, oh, we're gonna not eat Oreo cookies anymore because they moved their plant to Mexico. And that includes you, Chris, right? And he has told other people that he doesn't like the way Chris Christie looks. And this is well reported that Trump judges people based on their looks and appearance, and they have to look like, and he has said this too, literally in public, they have to look like they're from Central Casting. And he doesn't like that Chris Christie's overweight. So the idea of touching his phone to his face is like, oh, well, you disgust me. What a terrible guy, Chris Christie. I can't stand him either, but for other reasons. But if you're Donald Trump, he helped you tremendously by giving you that endorsement after he dropped out of the race. And then he stood like a schmuck behind you in all those press conferences and backed you. And you're like, oh, he's so disgusting, I don't even want to touch his phone. Okay, maybe he's got an illness with germaphobe, whatever. Okay, but the second part of it is that, no, this is my ego. Like for a person like me, I don't even like, yeah, he can call me on my phone or he can call me on my friend's phone. What difference does it make? No, for Trump, that's a big, big deal. No, in order to respect me, you have to call me on my phone. What the? So he says, Trump told Christie, hey, Chris, you know my fucking phone number. Just give it to the president. I don't want your fucking phone. Aides said Christie's move was, quote, the ultimate mistake, and one from which he, quote, wouldn't recover. That's how you make your decisions? Because he tweaked your ego in a way that I wouldn't even understand, and because you didn't want to touch the germs on his phone, and that's it. He's right. There. Look, Chris Christie denies it till the end, to the end of the earth. Put out a long statement. The end of it said the author should be ashamed of himself in passing off this account as true. It is fiction. But the proof's in the pudding. No offense, Chris, because Chris Christie didn't get any job in the administration. After risking his career, after delivering for Donald Trump, after doing all that, he got bupkis. He got nothing. Why? If this was a part of it, look, there are other factors too. Chris Christie prosecuted Jared Kushner's father. That was a huge part of it. But even if this was a small factor in it, it gives you a sense of how irrational and petty Donald Trump is. He's an absolute child. And this is the guy running the country. Help us build independent media. Become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.